It's not necessarily about the end goal, but like about the change that you can make along the way.
Luis Godoy knows a thing or two about big life changes, starting from the time when he and his family immigrated from Mexico to Northern California as farm workers.
We were undocumented at that time, and I remember that the journey coming over through the mountains in Southern California.
As a kid, he wasn't busy with regular after-school activities. When he finished class, he and his siblings went to work with their parents out in the fields of Solano County.
We learned how to cut fruit, so peaches, nectarines, just things like that I remember vividly. I used to hate doing that stuff, but like I learned the strong work ethic that I picked up from my parents because that's what we had to do to survive at that time.
It would be a while, though, before he learned to appreciate his parents' hard work.
Being the son of farm workers and working in the fields with your parents is something that's not really appealing to anybody. So I started to seek a different identity, started to hang around with the wrong crowd and started to get into trouble, got involved with some local gangs at school.
After getting expelled from high school, he started working as a mechanic, cook, and in construction.
And that's what I thought that I was gonna do for the rest of my life.
Then one morning, as he heard his parents get ready for work at 4 a.m.
Not because they enjoyed doing it, but it was for, for me and my sisters. And that's when I had this extreme sense of guilt.
So he enrolled in independent study, kept his 3 jobs, and worked hard to make it back to high school.
It was during that time that I met my current wife, Rita. By the time I was a senior in high school, my oldest son was born.
In his mid-20s, he went back to college to pursue a career in the medical field.
One of the things that I have learned throughout my entire lifespan is to seek mentors and seek people who can help guide you along the way.
People like Dr. Francis Sousa.
I met Luis about 10 years ago, and I knew he was going to be an outstanding physician. There was no question. He's a family man. I think he considers his patients to be family too.
As a med student, Godoy would get up early to study, go to class, then come home to help his wife with their 3 kids.
We have a lot of pictures where I'm like at the table doing my homework with my son, doing like his kindergarten homework or his first grade homework, or up until high school, because that's how long it's taken.
Fast forward to 2019, he's now 1 year away from finishing his residency as a heart and lung surgeon.
I use my journey and my story as an example of, if you want something bad enough, like you can make things happen.